Shalom, this is Ashar Bastrala. I like to Kemp. And first and foremost, I will praise and honor and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue. Ka, Halal, Laihah, Bashma Bashim, Ha, Rakak, Kudashma, Moth. Also, the bonds to elders and Apostle GMS. And the bonds to out as well. Harwan Bastrala. Peace of best went third. Insight to for elect. This lesson is going to go on Esau having no way out of this destruction, and ultimately Esau having no door. I believe I did a lesson. I don't know if it's in my call it my vote or whatever, but basically us having one real door, which is Yahweh Shai, and Esau on the other end, because Esau is the end. We the beginning, So we the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and speckled birds that call out the name Yahweh Bashma Shai. They have one real door, that's through Yahweh Shai, man. And of course Esau has no door at all, man. So yeah, on the flip side, on the left hand side, he don't got no door. He just don't got no door, because this lesson can go on the heathens too. Well, it does definitely go for the heathens as well. But but in the Esau judgment, they're gonna be eradicated because they continually wicked, and they're perpetually they have perpetual hatred towards their brother Jacob, man. It's a planter, you know, and yeah, Khan ultimately, yeah. Uh, Esau is wicked. He gonna get eradicated after his 1,000 years of slavery just because he gonna keep trying to be wicked, you know. Um, Going what you call it? Some dude, I don't know. I think it was a car, but elder the apostles did a lesson on it in the Elder Zaquan here in Lionsden Camp. Talking about something. The dude said something about like Esau or Russia finna come back up in the kingdom. I mean, ultimately that ain't gonna happen, of course. On top of if the Lord didn't even allow that, which is that's kind of blasphemous, Esau would try to do that. That's his mindset, but that's not what's going to happen, of course. But I'm just saying that just to say that Esau is perpetually wicked. They in the kingdom they gonna think that's not supposed to happen to him, but it's gonna keep happening for 1,000 years. So, hey man, that's Esau is the scum of the earth, he a base man, and of course now he the hem of the earth and the ruler of this world, but not of course not for long. And ultimately, at his end, his end that's coming very soon, he's not gonna have no way out of this destruction. All right, I'm gonna get it. This is Obadiah chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 10. Well, actually, at verse 9. It says, "And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter, man." So ultimately going into Esau being eradicated, at the end of 1,000 of slavery. But of course, on this side, they're gonna be slaughtered as well. Coming in, when they be hiding in their bunkers. Ultimately, they death weapons because the missiles gonna melt them. And if the missiles don't do it, the angels are gonna do it, or the men gonna do it. The men of the Lord, 100,000. But nonetheless, yeah, that's what is going to happen to Esau in these coming days, the latter days, after the destruction has been put out, or during and after. Verse 10: "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." So, man, ultimately, that's what's going to happen to Esau at the end of his days, at 1,000 years of slavery, man. Twofold onto what these nations have done unto us, man. They touched the apple of the Lord's eye. So double is going to be done to them what they done to us for the 500 years of slavery, going on 500 years of slavery that they put us in. And of course these last 70 since the 60s. Oh no, technically they're gonna say since 1865. So for the past quote unquote 150 years, they said we haven't been in slavery. Since 1865, and you got Jake celebrating Jake celebrating Juneteenth and all that stuff. But for the past over 150 years, they're saying we're not in slavery. And then they got the civil rights thing, and they say we definitely not in slavery. But yeah, we still slaves, ultimately because the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, speckled birds, they believe that they're not enslaved, and they believe they're free. They believe they believe they black. They believe they Venezuelan, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Aztec, Inca. They believe they're from Jamaica, Haitian, Nigerian, Cameroon. So they hold true to they hold quote unquote true to the country that they grew up in or they're from or their parents or grandparents are from, but ultimately they're still slaves because of sweat equity. They got to keep working till they die. On top of the mental and spiritual. Um, they believe in other gods and other idols. They should be believing on Yahweh Shema Shai. They believe on Esau and his military and his religion, Christianity. They believe on the America is the best, all this other stuff. Come here, you live well. But ultimately, that's Esau's trickery, his magic, sleight of hand, man, tricking everybody on this whole earth, man. That's why Esau got to go. You know, he for the violence against he passed violence. Of course, it's very much physical because a whole bunch of people in jail get slaughtered in the street. Day to day thing. Esau have them Temanites and Khazars be having they ways through the music industry that all that stuff, man. So nonetheless, through that violence against our people, man. Shame shall cover thee. He shall gonna be cut off forever, man. All right, this is John chapter 10, verse 9. It says, I'm the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved. And I shall go in and out and find pasture. So come, man. Ultimately, Yahweh Shai is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and speckled birds, true door, Yahweh Shai, man. Meaning he delivers in the Father name with the Most High, which the word, and it didn't really call Jehovah or, just God. That's just the title. His name is Yahweh, means he exists. And ultimately get to the Father, you got to go through the Son, and the Son is the door, to get out of this place, and repent and turn back to the Father through the name of Yahweh Shai, and kind, repent and study and try to become a great person, a great man, woman, child for Yahweh Shema Shai, So this is the door that our people have, that the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, speckled birds have, but it's not the door that these heathens have. These Edomites, these Cushites, Hamites and everything, Elamite, whatever nation they is outside of the nation of Israel, Yasharallah, they don't have no door, man. It's only 12 gates that the 100,000 even to go through, man. You got 12,000 out of each tribe, man. So outside of that, you're gonna have the 1/3. They're gonna be transformed. They gonna get salvation. And if you are the seed of of the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, then yeah, you better pray for that. But if you're not, like Esau, like the other heathens, then you have no way out of this place. You are allotted, and you're destined for destruction. You have no pastor, no way. And it's going for the heathens. Not for people that believe. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. It says, though hand join in hand, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Esau and these heathens, they had the apple of the Lord's eye, man. They one of the first slavery, like the sub-Saharan, going like them Arabs, they had in slavery, man. The past 100 years, everyone on earth had in slavery, man. Moab, Ammon, Elam, Arab. So everyone touched the apple of the Lord eye through oh yeah, throughout history, and of course these past 100 years. So they might think they can find these heathens might be able to think they can find Allah through what they be called what's that junk called that little rock thing, Mecca, all that stuff. But no, and they trying to lead our people astray by having our people bang their heads on that jump, like them people doing in Philly. Okay, man, I'm gonna finish this. It says, "But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered." So, come, man, the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they're gonna be delivered, man. And the ones, and of course, the ones that believe on the name Yahweh Bashim Shai, they have that door to go through. They have Yahweh Shai to go in and out of them, and seek pasture. You know, these heathens don't have that, and nor do 2/3 of our people have that. They don't. They either despise it or they don't want to know it. And either way, they're not allotted for what the true men of the Lord, the true men, women, and children of the Lord have allotted for them, man. The Lord willing, I'm on that number. This is Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. It's for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So come, man. A, a simple a simple explanation of what Esau is to this world, man. He's the end of it. He's not going. He's not meant to bring peace to the world. He's not actually coming through God. Because they say what in God we trust. You know, God bless America, all that good stuff. But nonetheless, this place is not actually a God-fearing country. It's a God using money. It's a God using country for the money, and that's what this is for, man. And through their numerous, hundreds, if not, I don't even know, thousands, but hundreds of broken trees through Gad, Moab, the Russians, through every heathen on top of us as well. They broke many treaties, and these other countries using a dollar, and of course Esau is the hammer of the earth, and they got all their imports. They got stuff that need to be sent to art sent to here in Babylon, to here in America, Babylon, spiritual Babylon, Sodom and Egypt. You know. And so Kanye, man, they the hammer on earth right now, man. They all it is on the faces here. They got eyes in the satellites and stuff. But ultimately that's gonna come to naught, in these latter days. That's what they literally set up for. They set up to be the hammer of the earth. They set up to have the world in their hands because it's given to the wicked. They cover the face of the judges. But it's only meant for them to do that so this place can be destroyed by through their wickedness and through Yahweh moving these other nations to destroy this place, man, and ultimately be hit by them 200 million ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. And it says, and Jacob is the beginning of that follower. So come, man, Jake, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds, and the ones that truly and sincerely believe in the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, that's gonna be the beginning of that follower, So after the space is destroyed, or as America is destroyed, and it's a lake of fire, and they're gonna be given their state, and ultimately 1,000 virgins, be fruitful, multiply, and ultimately rebuild and clean up this earth for next, well, yeah, I forgot that rebuild the earth for next, 1,000 years, because the heathen's gonna be in slavery, and Esau gonna be in slavery. Then you get a better form of living. Explore the earth and the universe. But the first 1,000 years, you gotta get it while it's hot, because Esau is in slavery. You gotta whip them for the 1,000 years. So that's gonna be that's gonna be what it is. Because he was in the world anyway. He's gonna be eradicated after 1,000 years. So you might as well get it while it's hot and ready. But if you call on the name Yahweh Bashim Shai truly and sincerely. This is Job chapter 11, verse 20. He said, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape. and their hope shall be as giving up the ghost. And so, God, man, this is going to happen to Esau ultimately. And they said, yeah, they got eyes, they got satellites, they got their bunkers, everything, they got their space force thing, they got everything, man. Everything they're ready to go to war with. Yeah, Yahweh Shai and Yahweh and his angels, man. His hundreds of thousand angels, uh, Khan, yeah, tens of thousands. Well, see, I'm a renege just cause, but Khan, yeah, go to war with his angels, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, man, the men of the Lord. Esau think he ready for all that. He know he gonna be giving up the ghost. You know, they gonna be pooping in their pants once they see that that Yahweh Shai is a man of war. He a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, 10 feet tall, white woolly hair, and he ready to seek vengeance upon the two-thirds of the people in these heathens, man. And see that he's not gonna come out as a man like like he once did. He gonna come out as a person he is. The Lord of terrors, man. He a God, man. He gonna come back here down, come down back here at I desire that demon like power. So this is gonna happen to Esau, man. Everything that they got set up is gonna fail, and they gonna give up the gold, man. But it says, and their hope shall be as giving up the ghost, man. So come, man, they gonna have no hope, you know. They gonna have no hope, man, because the Lord gonna slaughter that. The angels gonna slaughter that. The men of the Lord gonna slaughter that, man. And ultimately Yahweh, man, and His Spirit and the Holy Spirit gonna slaughter all that. And this is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 6. It says, lest there be any fornicator, profane person as Esau, who from one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So come, man. This is why Esau don't have no door, man. He sold his birthright for a morsel of meat. He was hey, man, wicked or estranged from the womb, speaking lies, man. So come, Esau sold his birthright for a morsel of meat. You think he gonna try to see you with tears, be grievous, and that's what Esau does, man. He trying to do good, these charitable or repenting Edomites nowadays. They might try to get back to our community and everything, but it's for naught. It's not that money ain't gonna do nothing. It's not good for our people anyways, because our people gonna use it to for the stimulate the stock market and stuff like them stimulus shares. They gonna just buy a whole bunch of Jordans and I don't know, all types of what's it called, like designing all that other stuff. They're gonna do all type of stupid stuff with it, like with Section 8 and welfare and food stamps, man. That's only giving our people slight hope. It's not giving our people what they really need, and of course our people don't even need it. We don't need no 40 acres and a mule. At least for the ones that believe into the name Yahweh Bashim Mashah, we want to stress on others' place, nothing else. Of course, Esau might want to give it to her, but hey, at the end of the day, I already know the Lord going to destroy this place, so I ain't going to indulge in it. I might look at it, play around with it, fiddle with it, but at the end of the day, I want this place to be destroyed because there's no hope here. There's no hope. Well, yeah, there's no hope in the world. There's no hope in the Most High Yahweh Bashim Mashah, and there's no rest that should be taken here. Yeah. This is Psalm chapter 137, and verse 7. It says, remember, O the Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, tearing down our temples and synagogues, man. Literally tearing down the ground with their soldiers, man. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. The same thing they did it to our children. Same thing they did for 500 years, as well. And ultimately, Esau is going to serve Israel, serve the elect for 1,000 years, and be tortured how we was tortured, but of course righteously. And after that, they're gonna be eradicated, because in these days they are the hem of the earth, they are the ruler of the world right now. They even seen as an angel of light, In First Corinthians, what I can't slightly paraphrase. Um, and Con, man, but at the end of the day, they don't have no real door. They have no one to run to. They really have nothing. Even though this is our hill, this is gonna be their hill at the end of the day, man. This place is gonna be turned to a lake of fire through them nuclear missiles, man. But Con, man, that was a lesson. Esau has no door. Lord willing, that's an edifying lesson with that. On to Shalom.